Hello, good morning everyone. We're going to break the rules there and ignore the timer, just get into it because it's going to have to be a bit of a short stream today. I've got to be on the road in a couple of hours, so when I scheduled it yesterday I probably shouldn't have, but I thought no, we've said we're going to stream, so we'll be in here for a little bit, but not too long today. Welcome along everyone, good to have you here. We're just going to jump straight into things and get started. We've got this field to carry on combining, and there's a field of canola over there which is a contract, which there is a combine in somewhere. I've already started on that, so we might get this done and then jump over there and help out with that. Feels like a while since we've actually done some combining on this map, because the last couple of times we've been doing things like harvesting potatoes and not doing this. Right, that worked. Perfect. Alright, get into it, carry on. Welcome along, good morning, happy Sunday, happy weekend. Hope you're having a good one, whatever it is you're doing for you and your weekend. Jimmy, how you doing, mate? Good to see you. Welcome along, Dane. Good evening to you. Hello, Ben. Nice to see you as well, mate. Craig, good morning. How you doing? Well, good evening, of course. Used to be every stream used to be good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Be how I'd introduce things. I've gone away from that. Yay, Jeremy. Hello. So, just taking a look actually at the map. So we're here in 11. As you can see, not too much left to do. There's a whole lot of bales to make, and then we'll have mulching and lime and planting for this one. And then next door is that contract. So we'll see how that goes. Potato field has already been replanted with potatoes. So we're in for $1 and in for a dime for those ones. Those fields are growing. Got some work to do on the grass fields as well. See how we go. See what we actually end up doing. Instant ban for anyone who mentions the All Blacks game last night. Not our brightest moment. I'm just relieved we didn't go. We'd considered it. The least said about that, the better. Hey, Chris. We got Jimmy, Chris, and Ben are all in here giving us a hand today. What's Chris doing? Bailing, I think, somewhere. Yeah, it's Baler. Then we've got Jimmy must be running a cart for some wheat coming to unload us, and Ben is over in combine over the other side. There we go. See him there. He does come in that trailer. Yeah. Poetry. Pure poetry. Hey, no worries, mate. Not going to be here for too long today. Drive to the Hawke's Bay and back for some football. I have to leave here about 9, so in about 2 hours. So I might stream for just on an hour and a half, somewhere in there. We'll see how we go. G'day, Martins. How you doing? Nice to see you. It's not going to take us too long to get this one finished. I've been over it once, Craig. Or twice if you could count there and back. So yeah, I have. It's good. Quite steep. Quite steep. And quite easy to go a bit too fast on the downhill side. So be not careful. Huge improvement over the what we did have. Well, I did used to enjoy the gorge. Good afternoon, Shade Slayer. How you doing? It's good morning from me. Alright. I always love getting on multiplayer servers and just seeing the little ants all moving. Lots of moving pieces going on with tractors and combines, and knowing it's not cosplay or anything like that as well. A cosplay can be fun from that point of view, but not as much fun as being on a multiplayer server, looking over the fence and seeing into combine and the neighbouring field and things like that. And I love jumping into a server and it's changed. You know, something's different from last time, whether it's a field's been planted or harvested or new piece of equipment or something like that. Makes it much more dynamic than just playing in your own single player. Just done modifying a bunker silo to accept alfalfa. Nice one. G'day, Dr. Fish. How you doing? Good to see you. Oh, I had an update on the map, Ben. I put a post up on Facebook with a few images. I've just been spending some time building some custom elements to start to decorate it with. New Zealand power poles, and I've developed my fence pack a little bit further, getting some proper road marking textures down. There's a few road signs in place, not a huge amount. But the biggest thing I need to do is work on the custom placeable buildings, like the cell points and things like that. It's kind of having a look at what others have done. Actually on Ray County last night, and looking at what they've done with some of the sheds down at the co-op and how they've textured and decorated those to make them feel authentic and realistic without being fully interactable with, no opening doors or anything like that, which is what a large proportion of these will be. I do want to have a area in the shop where you can go inside, and maybe an area in the shop where you have a workshop, but that's a kind of work in progress. Yeah, it's not too much to see, but kind of happy with how the power poles have turned out. I tried to use a texture for twisted cable. I tried to use that for the power lines, but it hasn't worked out. The scale on it's all wrong, so probably one thing I need to change. Good morning, Mrs. Prof. How you doing? Good to see you. Hey, Stuart. How you doing? Looking forward to testing it for me. Hopefully before the end of the year. Soon. Oh. I should have unloaded on the end. Oh, we don't AI. Someone beat us to it. Yeah, I heard that that was the plan with the Oaks map, Ben. Here is our unload. So we can put that back down. Keep moving. Oops. Cruise control to the next bit. Sorry, Jimmy. How you doing, Bo? Good to see you, mate. Morning. Yeah, I think the Oaks has been close to 18 months. It's been, yeah, really good. Good to have seen it being used like that. That's what it was there for. Hopefully the Saxlingham map will kind of take over that mantle, and be great to get some newer players in. More the merrier, I always say. There we go. Sorted. G'day, Mark. Good evening, my friend. How are you? The Sim Guy, good evening to you as well. Welcome along. Have you here? You had good fun carting the potatoes the other night, Craig. Nice one. Dr. Fish, you shy away from multiplayers unless someone earlier said, don't know what jobs need done. That's fair enough. Normally on like maps like this, just Saxlingham, Etruria, you just log in and you have a look. If a field showing it needs harvesting, just harvest it, and if you're not sure what to do with it, put it in a silo, then drop a note in Discord and just say you logged in and harvested the field that was ready to go. Didn't know what you wanted to seed, so I didn't bother with it, or baled the straw and put it into storage, those kind of things. And then the Saxlingham map, because we've got multiple farms on that, is a farmhand chat, so often farm owners will ask for help. It's quiet at the moment in there. I did offer to stream from that, but apparently there's nothing needing doing. It's the wrong time of year. So we'll wait until it's a bit busier. We'll go and lend a hand there, and that we will be a true farmhand on that one. Right, there we go. So now the question is, we might jump into picking up some bales. I was going to go and give Ben a hand, but I think if we put 2 combines in there, we'll kind of run out of jobs to do very quickly. So let's just leave him to do what he's doing. Comes Jimmy. That turned off. How you doing, Stuart? Good to see you. Right. Right, so that's job done there. Let's see if we can get things folded up here. Must be a header trailer for this somewhere. So we can find that. Okay. I actually haven't worked in this field yet. First time at it. How you doing, Cardiff Tony? Good to see you. Aha, there it is. Move that. Now the fast track is, it must be one of the straw harvest farms tractors. Got a little visual glitch there with the bales too. We might be selling these because I think we've already got a fair whack of straw sitting in storage, so figure that out in a sec. Let's get that out of the way. Back up in here. Okay. Alright. I can do that. I don't mind putting them in storage. Okay. Let's have a look. Set button. Yeah, that snapped. Hello, Yoss. How you doing? Well, that wasn't very good timing on the football's part, was it? I stream at the same time every Sunday. Should know better. I'll make sure to write a strongly worded email to the FA, or whichever football it is. I knew that was going to happen. Right. Sounds a whole lot harder, doesn't it? Ah, so that'll be UEFA or someone, is it? The Dutch Football Association. More interesting than the football. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. Well, there's billions of people worldwide who disagree, but it's not. It's up once more. However, I'm going to have to back out to try and get this out now. We go. That should be navigatable now. You're from Burnley. Oh, it's a door. Alright, there we go. Got to where we wanted to be eventually. Break my rules. Actually, that's someone else's rules. Put that away dirty and unfueled. Right. Now, one of these sheds has a bale storage in it. Object storage, down the bottom. Alright, let's go find that. Each to their own though, right? Each to their own. Okay. Welcome along everyone, good morning to you all, or good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever it is, wherever you are. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're having a nice weekend. Calm and relaxing Saturday evening, Saturday afternoon, Sunday morning. Whatever it is, wherever you are. Right. Now I kind of... I'm going to guess where the trigger is for this. Or should I be turning it on? Let's do it this way. Okay, there we go. Got it. I was going to say, I hope that's it, but we did. Funny how they disappear and wait for it to go away often. Press Y. Stop it. Alright. Get that arm folded up and then we'll get and pick some bales up. October 3 years ago you released your first mod. Has it been that long, Mark? Time saving stock check. 26th best mod for Farming Simulator. Currently on, what, 953,000 downloads, so should hit 1 million in October. 50,000 a month. Bad? Certainly is good mod, Dr. Fish. Can't argue with that. Which button are we for? Operating position B. I'm currently having a race on my mod downloads between Anywhere Object Storage for 22 and Anywhere Object Storage for 25 to see which one gets to 100,000 first. I think they're both at about 90. I think the 22 version's at about 95, 96,000, and the other one's at 93,000. Fortunate, I was just about off for hitting that as a target. Such a good mod, it certainly is. You put your money on the 25 version. I would have as well, Chris, but the way things have gone, it always feels like it felt like the 22 version was gonna sort of stay ahead. Take that record, but it's interesting, your 25 version's only just overtaken the 22 version as well. I have to have a log in and have a look. Been a wee while since I've checked. And Time Saving Logistics is out for 25 for some guy. Get it in all good mod hubs. Right. So we're going to have to keep an eye out. You'll probably start to see some info about it coming through soon. The 11th of October is going to be a fun day of streaming. The number of us, led by Mr. Sealy P, we're going to be doing a fundraising stream for the Country Trust, which is a organisation in the UK who arrange farm visits and farm trips for children. So I think there'll be more information coming out over the next few weeks for it, but just keep that in your minds. It's going to be a like a 2 p.m. UK through to maybe I don't know, 11 p.m. UK midnight. Those sort of 8 to 10 hours of different content creators streaming and just having some fun, all in the name of raising funds for the country trust, which is kind of cool. It'll be a Sunday morning for us. That'll be our Sunday morning stream. Around then, I'm sure there will be much more information to come out about it the next wee while. Massive EDM party happening somewhere, cannot hear. The 11th of October, so it must be 4 weeks today, Jimmy, because in 5 weeks yesterday we will be having our first Barnyard Meetup Cultivator event here in New Zealand. Saturday the 18th of October, lots of dates to keep in mind. Saturday the 18th of October, we'll be hosting something here in New Zealand and fielding in New Zealand, so hopefully putting something out this week about that. Officially, I know I said I'd do it this weekend. I haven't had time to finish off the promo poster. Been waiting for some cultivator information actually to come through. Giant sent through a whole lot of stuff yesterday or Friday about assets for the cultivators, which there's some cool little things that they're going to be doing for anyone who attends those, which is kind of cool. So all will be revealed, more will be shared very, very soon on that. Not really according to the guidelines, Yos. But mostly. Found your headphones. Good. Be able to block out that EDM. Focus on the ASMR of my voice and tractors. So. G'day Farmer Sim, how you doing? Good to see you, mate. A shorter stream this morning. I've got to be on the road in a couple of hours, so. Just jump in here for a little bit of work. Some bales to pick up. And do it in first person. Oh, look, we've talked about it, Ben. But that's about as far as it got. At this stage, we might do something else, something a bit different. But Logging League or something like Logging League could be what we do as part of the charity stream. It's just kind of the idea is we'll set some challenges or do some things and hopefully potentially set some fundraising goals based on that. Hey Cher, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the photos. She sent me some photos of the blanket she's been working on. It looks amazing. Am I going around a circle? I thought there was a bale here to pick up. I saw there was one close by on my right. Oops. We see this time Hawke's Bay. Oh, over to Napier today. Do the Bale staking challenge after that last stream. We've talked about it. Why does this feel bouncy? Could revive the 100k racing track. You need to, anything we do, we need to make sure it's crossplay. But there has been talk about having some sort of racing. Lots of different things have been discussed. Should be fun. Should be fun few hours. Right. Shove up the top end of the field here. But good using that right wing mirror, I can see when it's actually been picked up. And the arms back down. That there. Pop up, I need to get rid of. There we go. Alright, let's finish with the baling. So we'll be able to start mulching this one now. For the next job. We must have room for 6 more bale. All up this end. Right, not seeing any more down this way. We might almost get them all in. Let's look. No, I want to say 2, 4, 6. We're literally gonna be 1 short. That's typical, isn't it? Oh no, there's another one down the bottom there I couldn't see. 2 short. I'm gonna wait and save it as a surprise and show it when it's in my hands share. To reveal. Been talking about it for so long, I think that's what it deserves. Hold it up. The baler down there, is he? Right, in the shed. I did, yep. I thought it was great. Oh, no pressure Chris, but everyone's watching now. There we go, not too bad. Oh, there's a player behind you though. Forward, forward. Is he straight into making another one now? Next. What's next? completed a Lego build yesterday. Got for your birthday last week. Oh, happy birthday for last week, bud. Red Bull F1 car. Was that the Speed Champions one or the big one? Either way, couple of cool models. No, getting. Oh, it's actually night time. I didn't even click we were at night time in the game. How did it get to 20 to midnight? 20 to 11, sorry. I mean, click, it's been that dark since we've been in here. Oh, there we go. All done. We can't skip time because we've gone into the next year. Next month, sorry. Next year. That's alright. When we've done the contract. Right, done. Excuse me. Right, I don't know where this parks, but that looks like a pretty good spot for it back. Straight back in there. You've got a new intern sitting next to you, so now you can 100% not put the Wednesday streams on the phone. Ah, bugger. Oh well. Oh, you're getting in trouble, Yoss. That's pretty good just there. I need it. Here we go. Right. Okay, so look, I'll just park this in the bunker here now. Change tractors. Gosh, popped out of there. It feels proper dark. Okay, so what's Chris got? What's Chris got? That's the weeder, isn't it, Chris? That's the mulcher there. Alright, let's get this out. This is the mulcher. This will probably be a bit more successful at mulching. They are quite involved though, but to them. it is actually funny how it's suddenly felt like, I guess we're, in the middle of summer. I guess that makes sense. How are you, Welsh and Farmer? Good to see you. So, hold this button down. Steering assist going 3 times around. Yeah, keep going. Lower our weight down. We don't want to do that. We'll lower that down. Now if we have a look, there we go. We're getting some mulching done. Remote. Tonight, my eldest daughter and her boyfriend are taking the youngest daughter into the city for her first night out before she leaves for uni in 2 weeks' time. Oh no. Is that going to be... You're not going to be empty nesters, are you, Mark? That curve on that edge of the field is enough for the steering assist to take us around it fully. Nice. This one. Quite that one. You've mentioned that, sharing a kind of Def Leopard instead of FarmCon. Times Square with all the ad displays, I am familiar with that. Yos. My game audio turned off? No. I have it set pretty quietly. I don't know, maybe it's too quiet. Some equipment can be really loud. Turn it up a little bit. Oh, so what's the difference between Times Square and shirts at SGW? Yep. What you don't realise, Yoss, is when he takes his shirt off, he's got the tattoos underneath in the same spots. He's that committed to the brand. Oh, 1 in, 1 out. Oh, excuse me. Let's have a look at that contract. But now I tend to finish that. We'll let them finish that one and then we'll skip forward some time. Get the sun back up. Thrustmaster on his low back. Better is it, Pharmasim? Oh, there we go, contract finished, just like that. Harvesting finished as well. Panic. It is all done. Perfect. Well, you're good to speed up a bit of time there, Jimmy. I don't know, 8 AM, 9 AM, 8 AM. 8 AM is good. The old Thrustmaster stamp, eh? Overnight weeds, look at that. Excuse me. Definitely put over FarmCon every time. And you've been to FarmCon, Mark, so it's a good coming from a man who knows what he's talking about. knows what to expect. Now, Spuddies must be closer to being ready now, are they? Got some weeds to deal with in 10 and 16. Getting closer. Alright. Lucky door. So Chris has got the lime. Would be just to have all four of us in here. The cedar we've got, is it direct cedar or not? That is direct. Okay. Mulch, lime, seed, and roll, I guess. Well, depending what crop we've got in here. Another $1 million question. I'm going to put lefty here. Right. Anything works. This one's actually not so easy to figure out. We'll go. Might as well. Ben's going to buy a sprayer to deal with some of our weeds. I know Mark's rolling in his grave. Don't waste your time. Not true, not in a graveyard. That wasn't really the right way, was it? You know what I mean. Just tearing his hair out. Bad analogy. Terrible analogy. Your quiche. Okay. Rolling your eyes. Good morning, Kiwi Gaming. How are you, mate? Not a bad place to be, Welsh. Have a count of how many times that door will being closed during the course of the stream. We're going to be doing these field up, down. Sense? Sounds interesting, Farmer Sim. Had to read shift twice. Yeah, it does hurt to see the weeds, Ben, I agree. Singing, dancing, massaging game chair. Play the game for you as well. Sounds like it should with a description like that. Farm Sim's not the best game in the world to be doing that when you're tired either. It's quite easy to get a bit drowsy. Hello, Stella. Hey. How are you? Spot spray should undo that, surely. Surely spot spraying wouldn't be as bad. It would certainly be one way to say I quit. We'll be able to tidy that up. PF and spot spraying, you lose 6.5%. Yeah, there you go. So if you weren't using precision farm, isn't it only like 5%? You're not using precision farming, is that right? I got my numbers correct. I'm going to be doing this in the worst way possible for the guys following me with the Lyman cedar. Get up to the top and we'll go and start over on one of the edges. It's left side because it should be able to do that quicker. Good morning, Elder. Good to see you. As I said, we'll get on over this way. At least get back into right-ish area. It's funny how the mulching doesn't take the lime straight away. I suppose because it's already been mulched in that section. So, don't think that row will carry on down that way. One of these ones probably will. Yeah, okay. Got 2 to do, so we'll go back up to the top. And down those 2. Or down one and back the other. Let's turn that on. Down here should be the go. What have we ended up planting in here? Got some barley. Got canola, oats. We have barley in this one, plus the potatoes. A little bit of grass floating around. Get that lowered down in time. Nailed it. Good. I was worried I was going to drop it down on that. But it's been planted. And actually, you know what would happen if you mulched through a bit that's already been planted? Wouldn't think bad. Sure. Always a challenge when you've got lots of people working in the same spot. Yeah. Door slam +1. Let's jump out of this. Just wait down that end, Chris. Otherwise we're going to have a head on. We'll go to the other side. Making chaff for some timber. Nice, yeah. Get those cows happy. What's my thoughts on having the Merc DLC in the Schweigen Bahnhof server? Always reluctant to have DLCs on servers just to try and keep them as accessible to as many people as possible. At the same time, if all the farm owners are open to it, they've all got it, then I don't see why not. It'd be very appropriate to have it on a German map. Definitely would suit the map, sure. Yeah, there we go. So the line disappears when we've got it on a section that hasn't been mulched. That'd be the best thing to see if who's got it. Haven't used it since its release. I haven't either, to be fair. Some guy. I have to remember to use things like that. The next set, I've only used it for harvesting, haven't even used it for any of the other tasks. Plains and prairies I've used probably a little bit more. Can't even think about what the no, that's them, isn't it? Mercedes, Plains and Prairies, and Nixie. Way too early, yeah. We did get around the wrong way a little bit. Don't have your own saves anymore, so if it's not on a server, you won't get to use it. Just got that down in time. G'day Farmer Group. How you doing? Tractors emerging out of that little bit of fog down there. Yeah, not too bad. Too bad. A little bit of a shorter stream will be wrapping up in not too much time. What's the time? 10 past 8. Might actually not do much more than finish this little bit of mulching, to be honest. We're heading off at about 9 o'clock. And to have something to eat and make sure we're ready to go before then. Profound, Yoss, profound. You forgot to like. Well, if you've forgotten, then I'm sure others will have as well. So if you haven't already dropped a thumbs up on the video, on the stream, please make sure you do. Much appreciated. Yeah, we're mulching right after harvest, so it depends a little bit on your crop and whether you've baled the straw or not. I think if you chop the straw, all crops like sunflowers and corn technically don't need mulching normally, but it can depend. But yeah, normally straight after you've harvested or got the straw off the field, that's what you do. So we normally do mulch, lime, then seed. We're also using precision farming as well, so there's no need to do any extra layers of fertilizer or anything. Thanks, Ben. At £1.99 super chat, reminding everyone to hit the like button. Much appreciated, buddy. Couple more passes and we'll be done. Can't even suggest to anyone else who's alive to get along and watch. Rusty Money might have been. Doesn't look like it. Down too early. Just about to drop the mulch down on that planted piece. What's my favourite crop to do? No, it depends. On a multiplayer server, it's fun to do things like silage, and actually I enjoyed doing the potatoes we did on the stream the other day with the small equipment and tow behind potato harvester and a couple of people hauling. Those kind of things would be fun. Keep going. Okay. I'll keep in touch. Yeah. Yeah, I honestly don't think I have a real favourite crop. There we go. Done. So we can lift that up. Hold that up. And put it away. Find a pressure washer. It gives us a washing. Bit of TLC. Oh, did someone refuel the oops, start again. Did someone refuel the combine for me. It's facing the other way from where I put it in. Feel bad now. This must be a straw harvest tractor as well, the 90s, because technically we're not meant to have a tractor this big on the farm. It was just, the rule was medium tractors only, no large tractors. You washed it too, thank you, Ben. There you go, I won't get in trouble now. Alright, let's go and put this away down here. Alright, there you go, that'll do. Straight enough for me. And I'll tell you what, to remove the temptation of using it, this is going to go back up to this, back up to the straw harvest yard. Get it out of here. Beacons on, jump into cab, and we'll take this for a drive and put it back up that way. Let's just double check it as a straw harvest one, isn't it? Oh, hang on. This one's... Oh, is it green because I'm in it, isn't it? Lucky it is. Got 3 tractors down here. Right. Hey Hanson, how you done? True, yeah, get rid of them and sell them. Could do. Could just remove contractor access. I'll do that. It's funny though, I think I password protected the farm and I'm not sure if I know what the password for the straw harvest one. Oh goodness, it's foggy here. Ah, yeah, true. I've gone the wrong way. Kind of winging it at the moment. Is it playable for an inactive solo person? 100% playable. I've played on it. Streamed on it. Doing custom decorations and things like that. At the moment, Yoss. Power poles, fences, some custom placeables I need to do for sell points and things like that, so it's kind of my life at the moment. Well, not really. Spending more time probably in Blender and that than I am in Giant's Editor, so we'll get there. Also helpful information from the likes of using Saxlingham as a little bit of a reference, other ones kind of useful doing that. Right. Let's park this in here. We might come back to using the straw harvest at some stage. Maybe just do something different. I will park that one there. Let's go and find the other two. And trailers as well. Grab this one. That trailer there. It doesn't tell if me or the map course is crashing. I know. I need to, I actually tried to run it through test running the other day and I was getting an error and I couldn't figure out what it was. I couldn't finish running it, so that's not ideal. I'll need to figure out what the cause of that one was. Which way are we going to go this time? Same route. So where did we actually go? We went up to here and then turn right there and straight across there. Ah, straight out, mate. Zigzagging away. Yeah, that custom bird noise we just went past on that bridge. We had a pheasant out on our front lawn yesterday morning. Something I've seen for quite some time. I've seen them around it reasonably often, but certainly not prancing around our front lawn. Super impressed with the server connection today. Good. Almost faultless. Hey Andre, how you doing? How do you join the New Zealand Farm Sim group I'm getting together? What do you mean by group I'm getting together? You mean the event that we're going to be doing? Or what exactly are you meaning? I've got on Discord, in my Discord server, you can join. Just go to the roles and click on the New Zealand flag and that'll give you the access into the sort of New Zealand community that we've got in there. But it's the events we're going to have in a month or so in Fielding. Do that just by, you can't do anything for it yet, but I'll be putting out some more details on that. So yeah, it all depends what you mean. Right, one more trailer. That must be the high lift, isn't it? Do you have every in New Zealand narrow parcel carrier? No, we don't share. But often we have companies like, if you used a company like that in the UK, then they would partner with someone in New Zealand and end up getting transferred over to a local company. Is that there? Nope. Where is it? Yeah, let's be in. Oh, that's it there. I painted it orange, didn't I? Oh, you'd like to come along, Andre? Ah, okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll be throwing some details up about that soon on Facebook. There'll be a way you can register and sort out a ticket and things like that. Just pencil in the 18th of October, afternoon of the 18th of October in the Fielding. Catch you later, Farmer Sim. Nice to see you, mate. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and hopefully catch up with you again soon. Likewise, nice to have you here. Good to catch up. Worst email anyone can ever get in the UK is every we have your parcel. Why is that, Steve? We have your parcel, so you're not going to get it. Sounds good. Stop and look both ways. Nothing coming. There you go, Welsh. Realism is key. Nothing for 3 days and it's then delivered. Oh, even New Zealand companies are getting bad at delivering things to the wrong address at the moment. A number of times you'll see on a community Facebook group someone going, "My parcel was delivered to the wrong address. Does anyone know the person who lives at this address?" Like, don't you just go and knock on their door and say, "Excuse me, you have my parcel." Clear left. Clear right, as far as I can see. But where it gets delivered is anyone's guess. Alright. The beacons are on Welsh. There you go. I did have them on. Okie dokie. So let's just do this. I'll come over. Can I close the gate? Okay, close the gate. Let's jump into here now. Log in. Get it on the first time. Camp's lock was on. Done. Right, so let's join this farm. And go to farm management and Saxlingham and remove contractor access. Yes. Now if I go back to this farm, should now not be able to drive any of this equipment. I've done this right. Although I'm locked in as admin, I probably can. Nope. I need to. Here we go. Temptation is now removed. Still open. I think you have my vocals as a whoopsie. That's a New Zealand ad that Bo's referencing there. Right, let's go. Throw the drone up. There we go. See, the field is just about seeded. They're great. This irritates. I don't like this. This is one thing that really irritates me with farm sims. You get these different textures depending on what you seed into, and it can just. Oh, is that why? Oh, it's because it's being rolled. Haha. There you go. Sorry, Chris is rolling it. Doesn't change the fact that sometimes you can be seeding a field and seed into different textures, and it doesn't work properly. But anyhow, not this time. There we go. Beans out, spraying. Field's just about completely transformed. Could have washed them first. Should have. But there we go. I think we'll wrap things up there. I need to go and finish getting sorted and get on the road. So thank you everyone for tuning in today. Thanks to Jimmy, Ben and Chris for giving us a hand on the farm. Always nice to get in and progress things. We'll be back. Hopefully next time we're here we might be back harvesting potatoes we planted. But there's always something to do on the farm if you're looking for a server. feel free to jump in and lend a hand. There'll always be something to do, whether it's this one or one of the other ones. Please take your time. Hey, Yan, how you doing, mate? I will have a good Sunday. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, otherwise, live again on Wednesday night, and hopefully catching up with FSG tonight to record an episode of North Frisian. Keep an eye out again. I did say about that Country Trust live stream coming on the 11th of October, so keep an eye out for more details about that. Be great to see a lot of you hanging around. Be great to raise some funds for them. And the 18th of October, I'll certainly have some more details about what, where, when, etc. During the course of this week. So please be patient, but I'd love as many Kiwis who can make it for that to be there. So please put that in your diary if you're able to be here. But yeah, otherwise, thank you all. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out with me for the morning, and we'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye.